Hello, welcome back. Now, to be honest, the goal of my playthrough is not to just win on all difficulties and show you how great I am at the game, because I can just, select the runs that are very, very good and show you them. But I'm just having a little fun before I do that, and someone asked if they could see a cybernetic or a Techpriest cyber build, and there it is. We have this little vessel over here. I forgot what the name is. The one that comes with an assault cyborg. So assault cyborg plus cyberfused. Yeah, we're playing with the Techpriest factions, and do you know what's in the shop? Well, I'll give you 5 seconds to think about what is in this shop over here, which is a unit shop. Yeah, just think about it. What could be in there for a second? It's a cyborg, man, really? So, initially I wanted to save the money for some priests, for some other stuff, for some weapons, and then... Can I say no to something like this? No. And remember, this is actually a very bad choice because they are unable to breathe in zero oxygen atmosphere, which means they are more or less useless in a lot of situations. Plus, they don't really repair faster, they don't do anything that helps the ship out. Yeah, I don't know. I just had to have them. We have a Storm 2 and Heavy Ion Lance. The Heavy Ion Lance is what? Let's defend the colony. Everyone just teleport on the enemy ship. Now we do have to retreat sometimes and wait for the stuff to reload or... Wow. Yeah, you can see they're missing some weapons. Wait, that little thingy. When this is done, we'll teleport the 2 assault cyborgs, and when the room is filled up, we'll teleport our guy, okay? I guess I should do this more often so I can spread the damn... Oh, time to go. Almost killed everyone. This is such a troll build, but I love it. Okay, it's the ship commander, of course. Heavy Ion Lance. What can I... Oh, they give me an Imperial Recruit as well. Also, in case you're wondering, why is this ship so bad and what is it missing? Because it seems rather small. Yes, it's missing the door controls. Man, some of the ships have so many big flaws you cannot really ignore. But they do have 2 Flux Priests, which are great because I can use some weapons much faster. Okay, you can stay over there. So this is the most Techpriest build I've ever seen. Now, do I go for the... Yeah, I have to go for some support units because I'm not going to get support weapons, sadly. Also learn my lesson, I'm not going to get another slave huts because they're super weak. They're good until a certain part of the game, but after that they just become useless. So let's not risk it any longer. Oh boy. One of those runs where you don't get any money for a while. Okay. They fell for my trap. Well, look at that, someone that teleports and moves. Okay. Everyone back to their position. This is kind of annoying, but I guess he has enough. So mass assault cyborg teleportation. This would be, if the graphics were, let's say, 20% better, this would have looked so cool when basically an assault squad of assault cyborgs teleports on the enemy ship. If the developers can improve the graphics just a tiny bit, it can go such a long way. I'll have to get rockets at some point in the near future. Oh, look at this. And this is what this build is designed to counter. I've been encountering a lot of corrupt cruisers, which are horrible because these things will summon rot spawns, summon rot spawns, summon rot spawns, and this is kind of like a game over in many situations. Okay, when they are trying to summon... Oh, macro lance. They'll have a cyborg teleport on top of them. Yeah. No, thank you. Someone said summoning is overpowered in this game, and I replied to that topic. Well, summoning is overpowered until you get punched in the face, and yeah, everyone is getting punched in the face in this run. Well, I hope this run goes a long way because it's fun. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay. Come on, defend the commander. That was hilarious. Also, I'm annoyed by the fact that they don't teleport the commander back into his seat. It would be interesting to play with this many lances. I think I'll keep the lances though. Go over there. Careful the HP. Be careful of HP of these guys because if they get too low, they'll be kind of useless to me. I don't think I need anything else. Okay, I have 0% evasion. Please don't be bad. Not good is not bad. Case of the Imperial Sorcerer. Guess this is a heal that I might need, but it's kind of an expensive cycle with not a lot of health. I'll sell the lance and I think I'll get this guy and the Imperial Sorcerer. The cheesy build is becoming even more cheesy. Okay, this is just pure comedy, and this is what I like about the game. Sometimes you get so upset about the game and the runs, but other times it just becomes pure comedy. Oh yeah, so the only problem will be demon ships. So I hope I'll get some, you know, equipment that is resistant to the oxygen, to suffocation. Poor little guys, look at that. They're just normal soldiers fighting assault cyborgs. Maybe that assault cyborg is for low on health. So eventually I will need healing. Quick, they're trying to escape. Okay, they never get the commander teleported back into his space. Back to his surface, that's annoying. Yeah, this is a fun build, but unless I would like to go to that exclusion zone, but that will not be possible. Exclusion zones are too tough for me right now because I don't have enough weapons. Yeah, I will go for the exclusion zone right now. Go for the system. Also notice that systems can be super strong as well. Transfer over the data. Oh, and they turn into a shop. Great, I don't have anything to buy. I don't have anything to sell. Oh, what is this? So must have changed something because I'm encountering a lot more randomized shops. Reaper shells. First time. I guess it's only the first weapon that fires the first time, not all of the weapons that fire for the first time. 10 HP, 12 demonic units. This could be great if we had, you know, demonic units. Oh man, this is all so bad. How did I end up with so many bad options? Some of them are Imperial citizens. Well, except that guy. I'll just take that one because it's cheap and I probably will get something better in the future for it. I think they changed some things to the game, I don't know, I didn't see an update, but apparently we are encountering less demonic ships in this place. That's going to take a lot of the health they have. I think they'll go for the repair if they can. Ouch. That was a lot of damage they just took for nothing. Well, that was an easy solution. Oh no you don't, I see you there casting, not on my watch. It's just better if I think it's just better if I teleport everyone away. No point in taking more damage. What? What is firing at me? I thought the weapons were disabled. Okay. Check how the ships destroy. So, systems and equipment, modules and equipment, I guess we'll have to go for this one. Yeah, I think I underestimated the range icon for the shops. Good luck with that. Need to destroy that. Oh, this will take forever at this rate. There are also great bridges I hate. I hate fighting against these guys, they're so lame. Oops, that was my lance, right? It completely missed. Okay, so I really need some healing, otherwise everyone will just get super damaged. I don't like that sound whatsoever. Now, I guess another advantage would be that they can just teleport into the room that is breached and then do something like that. Then quickly move out so they don't suffer from the lack of oxygen. It's still going to be super annoying and slow. I wish fire would work on these guys. Yeah, I should have activated the macro lens. I guess it's 1 damage. How bad can it be? Famous last words. Okay, now I'll have to send the Imperial Sorcerer with the recruit to repair. Okay. It's still very tricky. Modules, good modules. Well, I'll need the missile bay. I don't think I'll need the launch bay, but it's interesting if I can get some demonic units going. How do I get some demonic units going? Don't know. I summon them. So if I can get, let's say, 3 or 4 summoners, this will be a crazy game. Yeah, I don't think I need the launch bay, to be completely honest. Armor is not really needed. Do I have enough money to buy anything from there? Nope. It will be tempting to buy that. And I'll actually buy it because I'm not falling for this trick again. I know missiles are much better than anything else. Could have put that better. Okay. I think I'll leave it like this for a little bit. We'll use the missiles for a little bit. If you're wondering why am I doing it like this, is because I want the lands and the other stuff as well, and there we got to equip the weapons. Or rats. One has more HP. Which one is this one? I can walk into the room. I keep forgetting that the cyborgs can move. No, time to... I think I just better repair the bridges much faster like that. Oh, don't go away. I forgot he needs to stay there all the time, otherwise we don't have enough power to fire. That was a bad mistake. Okay, we can only afford about 3 more breaches like that, but I hope we can finish it faster. Okay. Oh. We have a lot of missiles. Energy beams are so useless, I rarely make them worth it, but I guess if I have a lance, a storm cannon, a missile and an energy beam, I might be able to do some really cool stuff. Let's equip the weapons. Sometimes I forget because I just want to rush the enemies down. That would also be an option, but I think the sun is better. Okay, let's hope for the best over here. Seems like the enemies are much stronger. Why would you want this? This is crazy when it gives me the option of losing 1 Flux Priest. I mean, I can lose 1 just to see what happens. No, we're not going to make any more silly mistakes like that. Yes, it activated the 25% chance for him to damage them. 15 HP worked, and because of that all of them got stunned, and now they're just going to get stunned one after the other. Somehow that worked. I'll have to try that more often. I'll take the healing, no problem. Do I want gas? Nope, I don't want gas. So I guess now we just have to wait a little bit until we can get that lance online. I also like this fireball. Yeah, once they get going like that, nothing can really stop them. Oh, but they know, the AI knows, look at that, they're trying to circle them out or cycle them out. I cannot believe it. It's so fun having crew that can actually teleport where it needs to be. Glorious. A Warbringer is actually a super powerful demon. I have to, yeah, I'll have to start using those because they're very cheap to sell, but they might be very useful to have. Yeah, good luck with that. I guess I can start. Sure, let's use one of the... Oh, what? You get into... Never use them. Get interrupted, that's silly. Teleport this together, loot, and then we'll teleport back or fast. What? Oh, I hate fighting these guys so much. Oh, wow. When that missile misses, it feels so bad. Yeah, I guess we are very weak against certain types of enemies, sadly. Like that, flux beast. Yeah, just use the missile. This time we'll turn armies. Missed again. Oh. Don't go there. So kind of like the ship layout, as you can see. Since it doesn't have any door controls, that means the door controls will never be broken. Enough with the... Oh, what is this? This feels like FTL. This is definitely an FTL. Look at this. And I never noticed this, but this is definitely an FTL Easter egg. Called a swarm. This will hurt a lot, I can tell you that. Purified, what is that? What? They simply move into that room. Okay, I guess I have to give the things to someone else. Looks like the teleport is almost ready. Hate it when they do that. So that was a mistake. Like the shield? I don't know. What are they fighting? Death mages? Oh, that's not too good or too bad because those death mages are really annoying with their damage. Has to stay in the poison, sadly. Where are they? Oh, that's it, no extra rewards. Sometimes you get good rewards, but apparently not this time. Is it time to unleash the lances? I think it is. I will just assume they'll summon the necro lurches on the enemy ship. Is why I'll put them over here. Do I? Can I? Maybe I should. Now let's bring the other lamps online. I might regret it, but I also might regret it now. Okay, doctor repairs. Ooh, okay. That was a great event. I love the machine priests. They can have some events where they give really cool stuff. Cultist or raider. I prefer attacking the cultist. Those maguses is there. That does so much damage. Hull damage per shot. Free. Ignore small chance of hull breach. It's not so bad with the maguses. Not so fast with that casting. You have everything under control, more or less. You just step into the room where everyone is. The recruit is not having a good day. Do I want that corrupt? Whatever. Just for the fun of it. I guess it will always be a bad event. You have to be super careful because if the flux priests get damaged or they have to leave the room, that's it for my damage. Okay, so we did lose some money along the way. So underwhelming. So very underwhelming. It's 2 power and does basically nothing. I think I'll just prefer the energy beam, to be completely honest. Or I could also just get this thing. It stuns all the crew in that room, but it has a projectile count of 3, so it's going to be good against shields. Well, this one will be useless against most stuff anyway. I mean, yeah, it's extra damage. But it's 19-second charge time, and if I don't like them anyway. They have a death cultist. This is actually the closest thing to a space marine you'll get. They have 60 health, 3 damage, and all of the equipment slots. I like that. There's no weapons. Where are the weapons? I should make someone immune to fire, or I could just buy the character that is already immune to fire. No, we'll just buy the armor. I'm not sure this will work. Okay, he finally has something to put in this slot. So maybe I can make the Gorgotian Legionnaire my anti-fire or my firefighting unit. Actually, it will just be the generalist, okay. The shields, we can take care of that. Yeah, I think I would need more weapons overall. He's just immune to fire and poison right now. Infested full soldier, cloaked in pestilence with enough conquest, okay. Yeah, I guess I could have destroyed this a while back, okay. Time Bolt. Postal crew. That's just too tempting. So by the way, if you have two macro lances, the game becomes so much easier. You can just breeze through the rest of the game with two of them. And only the final boss will cause some trouble. What? Why are you still there? I need healing. Where can I get some extra healing? Well, probably the extra healing is just around the corner, like I always hope it is. Engine free, quickly loot and leave. I keep forgetting that the engine is... What? I'm shocked. I didn't know that can happen. That's a thing, really? How did that happen? So the Soul Thresher is the best weapon in the game. The best weapon in the game, hands down. But did I get it in an encounter? So I just need to have engines up to 3. But do I get the... I do get the bonus from engine being to 3, so I didn't notice this, but... The engines are up to level 3, okay. I thought they were a little lower level, but I was wrong, okay. Nice to know that you can get that event. Okay, so that was a good decision from my part, somehow. This will have to be Warzone and this. Yeah, okay. In the war part, I don't think we'll find anything particularly interesting, but let's see. Also, I'm just trying to play faster for YouTube. Usually I play slower in my free time, but you know, I guess I want to make the video interesting as well. Do I want the angry stuff? We might have a lot of issues with the attack on that angry stuff. Whoa, okay. Wait a second. We might die if we do anything on that ship. This ship is too damaged. I'm not going to risk it. I might damage the system, which might damage... No game. I'm not taking the bait. Am I doing the rage thing? These are very good soldiers. I think I'll do it. There's nothing they can do against me in this situation. Let's destroy that. Okay, that's the fastest destruction I've seen. We're in the fight, even though we're not really ready. That should stop that guy, right? Yeah, it will interrupt him. Break their oxygen. Not that it really matters. Yeah, this is just a very strong tag team. Oh. What? We have another one? I forgot about the third battle, sadly. Limo. What kind of a name is this one? By the way, I'm not sure when this happened. I don't think the game had an update, but I'm seeing some new stuff in the game, like cultist ships with demon heart that have oxygen in them and human crew members. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I saw a lot of new stuff while playing today. Boarding. Try your best. Oh, it's just too well set up. Stop moving. Took some damage there, it's okay. What is your damage? By the way, the damage is for the encounter, so that means all of the members he killed are just added over here. Look at that, 35 damage, and it's not temporary. I had the run also where he had the 10 damage for the first 30 seconds. Look into the room. So all of that for a servo husk? I guess it's worth it, more or less. Now my commander cannot rest for a while. I have to be more careful. 43 damage. That's... Okay, so now that I have a lot more crew members, I can just put these guys over here on hold. Lovely. Plus you have a lot of scrap. I don't know how this happens. Sometimes you have a lot of scrap. Why, game? Why? Are they trying to troll me? Also, they have conquerors. They are great. They cannot repair for anything, but they are the best defensive units you can get. Not only do they have 4 instead of 3 damage and 55 health, but they also reduce the enemy DPS by 1. I think I'll buy everything from here, including the weapons. It's bad. I need something to heal. I shouldn't recruit so many of them, but it's just fun. The cyborg squad is fun. At least this is a fun looking game. I'll buy that. Tell that, buy that. Oh, we have one with a stun. We have this guy with that attacks everything in the room. No, the stun is less important, so let's modify that so it's the kill, and then there's that. Then there's this. Also, I'm never ever putting the sword on the hands of someone on the enemy ship, because they'll just occupy the rooms with ghouls and you cannot enter the rooms, which will delay the fight so long. I've learned my lesson with that, I hope. I cannot equip the shield on anyone unless maybe the DPS can take C2 damage. Wait, this adds 25% movement speed? I thought it reduced your movement speed. Well, I might regret this, but I might also enjoy that. But this guy needs protection and he needs a big gun, since he will have to do a lot of the work himself. Okay, that's a very weak room over there that we need to defend. And now my Flux Priests have their own bodyguards. They have their... This is kind of funny. The Flux Priests are defended by their own conquerors, which will make those rooms super strong. Let's leave that guy over there as well. So, we need the weapons now. Wait, what kind of a world is this? I think, nah, we're not going to do those things anymore. They're just too dangerous and they're not worth it. Especially because I don't have better weapons for my ship. Yeah, I'll try to do them at some point, but now I'm just trying to win the game. So this is the drain strength, this is the stun, it's just the damage. Oh, what did I do? Set the room on fire by accident. so I ended up losing more health than I should have had. I'm not sure what will happen, but let's get out of here before that happens. Attempt to save a few life pods never works out. Attack the colony seems to work out most of the times because it gives you an item. We're finally immune to suffocation, so now this guy is a beast. Immune to suffocation, he doesn't have any movement speed, and nobody can hurt him for more than 2 damage per second, so he's almost immortal, and I say almost, but he needs something to support him. This is either a very lucky run or a very RNG based run. What I wanted. I also have this, which I might replace for this. I think I'll replace that for that. Yeah, fire is not that good and doesn't do that much damage. Oh, okay, so this is this is a very Techpriest heavy run. We're just blowing them out of the skies or out of the space, out of the whatever. You understand. Let them try, and there's nothing they can do against the super boarding team that will be supported by a Mind Bolt and also by a heal. Yeah, try that. They have their own bodyguard. This is hilarious. Now they can also get healed. If he's in trouble, he can run into that room. Okay, now I need to hopefully find one of those door system rooms, because I'll just have enemies walking on my ship like it's their home if I don't do anything against that. Yeah, so he actually damages them with his ability. I can kill them in record time. Oh, shut up. Why are you not helping him? This would have been such a hard battle, but I'm finishing all of the battles in seconds now. Okay, this is a very lucky run, but I'm sure something will happen and I'll make a mistake or something. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So those guys will go there. The commander and that guy will go there. I'm not taking any chances. I will disable their boarding vessel. No more. I knew that was what he will do. Why is this guy so strong? I guess this is a different type of chaos knight. Yeah, they definitely changed them. So now it seems like all of the enemy ships have commanders, and this is the commander. Is it worth it to just engage in this battle? Not really. Anti-grav spear. No, all of them have weapons. I don't need more weapons, but I need the scrap. Yeah, actually having the engine tier 3 is super useful. Okay, now let's hope for a better weapon. Not that we need a weapon. I should disable that guy or attack him like that. Why a breach? Why now? Okay, that's weird. Now we just have to wait 14 seconds. I'm not taking any chances. I'm not leaving anything up to fate. Not sure what the boss battle is in this level because I never reached it. I'll also not look. I'll just be surprised and be angry probably. Oh wait, this is just infinite uses? Yeah. I hope it's not the Necropolis badge. Guess you can go if it's needed. Okay, 199 scrap. Let's hope for a good weapon. No, no good weapons. Do I want the launch bay? Maybe. I think I can... How funny would it be if you launch... If four crew members teleport on the enemy ship and then another 4 come with the boarding the launch bay. This is why I call it a sled, by the way, because it's called the death sled and I call it the assault sled. I combine the two things. But what are these weapons? They're basically useless. Stun is useless because it stuns everyone in the room. Heavy ion lance is semi-useful. This is useful because it also creates a toxic gas. As for the missiles, I'm targeting target room and adjacent. This has some uses, but it's not what I need it for. Incendiary missile, this does no hull damage. Each missile does hull damage. Uses 1 ammo, I guess I'll take it. I'll need the hull reaper as well. Should be a healing room. Yes, no. That's very cheap, but I think I just need the... I'll buy both. No more. I'm not taking any more chances. And the launch bay, I don't think I'll need it. And if I'll need it, that means I'll have lost anyway. Also, I have a demon build and no demons. The Maw. I love the Maw. Famous last words. I don't have a single summoner. And I'll not have summoners this run either. Gore Shrine. It's tempting, but... No, no. I think I have enough for the final fight anyway. What is that? Why are they attacking me with my shield that is working? That's a bug. There's some very weird bugs right now. Okay, the commander can survive indefinitely, so... Let's take the staff. Why is it bypassing my shields like that? What kind of a nonsense mechanic is this? Why is it so strong? It's just a Hull Reaper, but it seems like it's so much stronger. Yeah, at this point the game is just annoying to play. Why is it bypassing the single shield I have? Is it... Oh. It's power level 3. Well, I didn't know that. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. The game really needs better... How should I put it? The game needs a lot more better announcement for stuff like this. How can you know that? You just have to know that as a fact. And of course I forgot them, yeah. I'm a bit upset right now. Oh man, that's hilarious. Look at how strong the summons would be if I actually had summons. That was horribly... That went horribly for me. Yes. Can activate this lens as well after the next win. Additionally, I could... Nah, no, okay, that's a bad idea. Don't think about it. Yeah, I'm not going to activate that. It's a gore shrine. The gore is not the... It's not Nurgle, I think. No, it's not Nurgle. It should be more obvious what Chaos God were serving in this location. Okay, let's not be upset. It was just a minor setback. They just have the best weapons in the game. But again, you can still lose the game. There's no question about it. I have to remember to summon Necro Lurches. That guy is actually super strong as well over there. I guess we don't need the doors if everyone just can fight off everything. And that guy over there. Just everyone teleports at the same time in the lens. It's at the same time. Everything is so damaged at the beginning. Okay, run away now. And just take it from here. I just hate the super slow grindy aspect of the game. I don't know who that is, but go and fix the leak. They're repairing this so slowly. Yeah, I guess the enemy is getting super lucky. Some aspects, and I hate it so much. No, this will not work. We'll take a lot of hull damage if we keep it up. What happened there, but... No, the game is just hard to control when you're in a spot like this. Siege missile, destroy the stupid bombard. Yeah, I think they should modify some. At least they should try to modify this part of the game. It's so weird. I sit there and damage it and deactivate the auto attack. Calling the cyborgs. I hate the zombies, they're just annoying at this point. Okay, launch the missile. And I died. This is what I'm talking about. They need a way to better do this stuff. I had the perfect run and I lost it because I couldn't... Well... I don't know, it's hard to control all of this, especially when you have good luck or bad luck like this. How can I play this game in such a way where I have all of the patience in the world? Because there's no way to have a run where you can just defend your ship against the enemy's attacks. No matter what you do, you'll always end up in that situation where you will have a lot of bad luck. And that was the perfect run. I'm almost upset about losing it, but I don't really care about winning or losing, I just want to gather more experience about the game currently. And it seems like there are a few bugs in the game where there's a lot of randomized stuff I'm not sure how to deal with. Like, how did I get so much scrap this game, and my other games I barely got enough scrap to buy a few weapons? Plus, where all of the good weapons this one? I was just getting a lot of cyborgs that I used to completely demolish the enemies. Did this guy get a new look? He might have gotten a new look. Huh, I don't know. I just didn't get any normal weapons, and that, as you saw, really delayed my game against them. Remember-wise, it was great. So he even had the siege armor, so that's the perfect run, ruined by a simple explosion because I couldn't kill them fast enough, and I would have lost anyway. That's why I'm not upset. I think I would have lost anyway in the mob because that was really buggy, and I should have upgraded my shield faster. But how are you supposed to know the enemy has a tier 3 hull reaper that goes through your shield and it starts immediately at the fight? I think the game still has a lot of stuff that developers need to tinker with, and I need to get some more practice in, because the more you play the game and the more they change stuff, the less you know about the game. Generally, I'm just not finding enough weapons, and that's a general problem of the game, probably. I guess that ship is great for certain aspects, but not very good for others. Yeah, I guess the only solution to this problem will be to just get the better weapons in the beginning. Let's play 5 more minutes of a new run, as I'm curious about a few things. So in the beginning you don't have enough money to buy the weapons anyway. What can you do? So call him first, and then when they gather up... Oh, didn't get the translocate damage. Yeah. There's no way you can be prepared for stuff like this, especially when you don't have a clear indication of the damage. When I put, for example, a missile on the enemy ship, it should warn me, warning, you'll kill the enemy ship with that. I don't know, it's just a lot of nonsense. Nobody can pay that much attention to the game anyway. You have to really play it slowly, but... I guess I'm trying to make the... What is that? How can you miss so much? I'm trying to find a way to make the game less RNG dependent, and more dependent on my skill. Because that's a run you only get once in a million years. You're never going to get a run like that normally. So, okay, let's join the Imperials. No weapon, no nothing. Okay, wait for them there. And I'll try to use all of the... Yeah, that time it worked. Okay, from now on I'll try to play much better. Why are they running away? Doesn't matter, they'll die anyway. I still haven't found a way to fix some of the issues with, for example, getting attacked by demons. Also, there is a bit crazy because, as you can see, it knows what you will do. Yeah. I noticed this when you teleport from their ship to another room, they actually know what you'll do and they move out of that room. But if you recall them back to your ship and if you teleport back into the ship, they don't know what you'll do. I guess it's a cool little detail. Siege armor, that's bad over there. Okay, we'll take this stuff and we'll have to play it, well, not exactly slower, but I just need to find better ship weapons, otherwise the game will be super slow. I'm also thinking about YouTube, so if I want this to work on YouTube, I need to make the games faster, not slower anyway. And we still have a lot of content to go through. I guess we do need the weapons. Okay, let them fight in that room for whatever they want. They can destroy anything they like, we'll just rebuild it, repair it. As long as he's attacking us, the leader, we don't have any issues with that. Go away there. Okay. So now let's see if we find something better. Alert the authorities. I've never seen an event like this. Alert the authorities. That was a bad choice, I guess. But these enforcers, no thank you. And we'll just wait a little bit and then we'll teleport back onto the ship. The assault cyborg will kind of lead the way. And when everyone tries to attack him, this guy will come. Oh yeah, 15 damage, that's good. That's good, I can play around with stuff like this. But they're too strong, so again, I'm trying to learn how to juggle the teleports a little bit better. Even though he's low health. Yeah, but the AI is just AI and it's juggling everything much better than me. Okay, so we'll just have to wait until his teleport is ready. Yeah. He got it. They are giving up. Well, is their choice? Oh, look at this. Let me show you what I meant by that. If I teleport into this room, he'll just quickly dodge away. I hope so, let's see. Yeah, he does that, see? It's so hilarious to me. They programmed the AI to dodge your own ship jump, but it cannot dodge it if you're on the ship already. Oh! These developers have some good coding skills, and this will always happen. It's not bad luck or anything, they'll always do it. They want to teleport back onto their ship, not from their ship to another room. I'm just fascinated by this game. So many cool little features that you might not even notice if you don't play the game for a long time. Techpriest, yes. Carnival Hatch, that's useful. Yeah, I was also kind of upset that I had the demonic health and the demon damage, but I didn't have any summoners on my ship. Probably I wouldn't have gotten any summoners anyway. No more husks. Scavenge munitions. Okay, let's see what demons you can give me. What summoners? No, why are you here? Go away from me. High Magister, Imperial Magister, and Ghoul Magus would have summoned 2 ghouls. Huh, you rarely get to see all of these cool items. Magister, he's so much better, but I just need a heal. I guess I can maybe sell some stuff. get the ghoul makers, but is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Nah, not really. I'll just slow down my own game. Hail them. Okay, so hail is the better choice. I don't like that. Once they start dying, it will get much easier, and they're just cultists. Oh, that's just a husk. It's not even an aberrant. What are these guys doing? They have no protection. And that should be a crew member. This is easy. Okay, so I'll try to remember some of the better event choices as well. Hailing them seems like it's the better choice here. Careful we don't destroy the ship. No. No, you get them. Okay. You got the High Magister. Perfect. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. You get good runs either way. You just have to know how to play the game in a better way. So those two will always be in the same rooms, more or less. Will be in the shield. I think I can use him as a bodyguard over there. Okay, so as you can see, it's just as good as the other one. It will not be as exciting, maybe. Oh, wow. Tempting, is very tempting, but we just need a little better borders. What is this? Look, what kind of a nonsense is that? I have 3 of them. Okay, that will be the fun one. Okay, this will be our way of improving at the game, not just basing our luck. Basing everything on luck alone. Do I want that gore shrine? Not really. Yeah, let's activate. Let's go to the shop. I always like to end the videos on a shop. And now we actually have some healing going for us. We just need, you know, another cyborg, something else to attack with. That was rough. I guess these husks are much... Oh, they're normal husks, I guess. Ready to scrap. What? You get 1 Dark Prism Matter? That's a hilariously bad item. That definitely is a bug. Why would you get such a small consumable? And the answer would be, why not? I don't like this. This is a bit harder than it should be, probably. Okay, just send a lot of heals that way. And it will work. Of course, gas. Okay. That's not so big. They're just attacking us with all sorts of ritualists. Okay, disable the shield, attack them. Disable the weapons. Okay, I'm learning. I guess I just have to learn to play a little safer, but at the same time maintaining the speed. I don't want to activate this thing. Oh, this would be so bad if they can summon all of that. Can I stop them? No, not really. Damage them, that will stop them. What? Okay, we're killing most of them. Okay, I need my magisters to attack whatever that is. Let's teleport over there. Okay, no more attacking on the enemy. Everything is surviving nicely. Sure. Just finish it off like that. Lovely. Don't worry about that. No, the Blood God is not exactly my favorite, and the Space Marines of the Blood God are not that good, but I might be able to get some fun out of it as well. Okay. Disable the shield. Get away from there. That ship is so small it will never miss the corrosive gases. Can you do anything against stuff like this? I don't think so. Do I need another teleport on top of them? No, I don't think so. So, in this situation, is it better to wait for them or... I guess we can wait. Yeah, why not? See? Being patient is also nice. A Siege Axe. Thank you, game. Because that's a lot more damage. Okay, let's see what summoners we get, or maybe you can even get Space Marines here. A Mortician, a Soul Barrage, okay. Tribe. Okay. So now we have a few summoners that will more or less be lucky. And that's a good location for them. I don't think the Golmagus will survive the entire playthrough, but he has a pretty good chance. Now, this guy will be much better suited for that. So 1, 2, 3. Let's put this on 4. 5, 6. Okay. Okay, this looks nice. So we're also gathering munitions because we'll definitely use missiles in the next area if possible. Looks like it's always around 7. Let's see. Well, come on. Let's see how much scrap we can gather before the next shop. Like the Raider vessel, sure. How did you miss that? Disable the shields. Okay. Yeah, just send the heal over there. This is an easy fight anyway, doesn't matter what we really do. Did you see that? They also moved at the same time. Could they destroy the ship just for the fun of it? Maybe. I hope they'll introduce more mechanics for destruction of the enemy ship or destruction of the crew or just general stuff. Okay. Sadly, I cannot spend more scrap because I'm next to the ship and reagents. Oh, okay. I can summon even more creatures on the enemy ship with this, okay? Yeah, I'm just learning for the next difficulties. I don't want to rely on luck alone. Attack. That will be for the shield, and we'll just summon ghouls on every little area. I have to spread these guys around a little bit. I realized they're just too close together. Does take a long time for them to summon. I definitely need the bodyguard. See? Oh man, that's such an annoying little detail of the game that they know what you'll do before you do it. Oh. That Flux Priest shouldn't have died. But how do they keep doing this? I don't understand. I guess the AI is definitely cheating and cheesing me in a big way. No, I don't agree with this. I think the developers should not rely on cheesy tactics like this, because it's mostly going to be invisible to the naked eye. How are you supposed to notice them fighting over there when I'm just focused so much over there? I guess that's the big question. Oh, that was not part of the plan. What did he do? He summoned on my ship instantly something? Cannot protect my little ants, which is crazy. I think I'll just have to restart again and just play off camera for a bit, because this is something I've never really encountered in the game so far. What happened here? How can... The AI of the enemies is definitely much better programmed than before. How do they do this? I don't understand. They have perfect control over the game. It couldn't be possible.